Well, this is pretty exciting. We have arrived at the camping field, well, one of the many camping fields at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Oh my god, so exciting. So
we're here for the full 4 days of the Festival of Speed, Thursday right through till the Sunday. Like I say, we've arrived at the campsite. This is now Wednesday, so the night before the first day, and I actually thought it'd be a bit busier, to be honest. I mean, there's a few people here, and this is one of many campsites, but we're actually in the contractors field. But let me show you. As you can see behind me, we're here, and look, there's a huge open space. Now we're still sort of semi-setting up. You see, we've pitched up. Check out the new swing, more on that later. But we've set up, and we're actually not far from where we were at when we were here for the revival. We're probably not far from where that green tent is actually for the revival, maybe a little bit further over. Like I say, we're in the contractors car park, which I'm guessing is for, I don't know, what people that...
With ice cream vans.
Oh, there's ice cream vans. Yeah, there's loads of ice cream vans that have towed caravans here. Yeah, I don't know, all sorts of people, I suppose. Workers, obviously we're here. You could call it work, but we're here to film. But the exciting thing is that swing. This has been quite a bit of development in process, but look at that. I'll tell you more about how I've done it at a later date, but how cool does that look? And you can also see we've bought Starlink as well, and I'll explain why we've done that at a later date as well. We're going to get some food sorted for the kids, and also England are playing tonight. Semi-finals. Obviously by the time this video comes out you'll know the outcome of that, but yeah, we shall see how we get on.
I need to find my flag. You
need to find your flag, you need that up. Definitely. Well, we've arrived quite late, so we just got some sort of like cold picky bits dinner, as we like to call it.
Picky bits.
Picky bits.
Picky bits.
But we're going to play a game.
I like it.
I don't want to play a game.
We're going to play a game because one box is savoury eggs and the other one is chicken poppers, and we're going to play a game of which came first, the chicken or the egg.
Okay.
You have to call it, and if you get it wrong,
okay,
you lose basically.
I'm going to pick this one.
Yeah, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
This is harder than it looks. I think this is a savoury egg.
Ah! The chicken came first.
Right, you're going.
This one.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the competitor. Okay.
I think this is an egg. I do think the egg came first.
I don't
I don't even know what it is.
Let's
Is
see.
it?
That's an egg.
Is it egg?
That's an egg.
Yes.
It's just a mashed up egg.
I win. There we go, you can go and eat now. Well, it was quite the result yesterday. England are through to the final. But yeah, we actually used the cab bunk last night. Harvey slept up there, and I think he loved it actually, didn't he? Lena and Lizzie slept on the big bed at the back there. But it actually works quite well. We've just got pillows. My pillows are just chucked up there, but yeah, I think we need to raise this side. I think it's not quite level, or lower that side. Probably lower that side would be better. It's not quite level, I don't think. But it's a glorious day, as you can see, outside. And I'm not actually sure that this campsite's going to get much more full than it is, really. Because we're quite a long way from the actual Festival of Speed. The Festival of Speed is held in Goodwood House, up the basically the driveway of Lord March's house. So it's quite away from where we are. There are shuttles that should take us there, but it was really busy here for the revival, but that's because the actual revival circuit the motor circuit is just next to us, so obviously we're a lot closer here. But this might stay nice and quiet like this, hopefully.
We thought we were off, but it was a false start because Harvey wants his underground train, of course. So we're back at the van. We're going to go again now, aren't we, Harvey? Once we've found the underground train. I just love a boxy Volvo.
Oh, my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid. we do our best to hide. Innocence fading away as we learn the truth, and we'll be anything that we wanna be. Gonna get what's coming anyway, so take me away to some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh, my Indian summer, take me away.
I really like the look of this Royal Mail little, like, it's like a quadricycle thingy. Got a little handlebar in there, look. But what it reminds me of is in France they actually had something like this. They were going around the little villages in France with them. So maybe we're going to adopt them. I like your gilet.
Thank you. Very nice.
The electrification route, we're seeing that more and more in supercars, aren't we? First with hybrid,
We crossed the borderline into our dream. Nothing will ever be as real as this. The flames won't burn our skin. We're thick as thieves, and we know what we do. We live on like an echo. Oh, so take me away to some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh, my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid, calling your name. Oh, my Indian summer. Oh, my Indian summer, oh, my Indian summer.
Well, we've just wandered through McLaren where they have the F1 car, which is awesome. I think it's probably really popular at the moment because of Lando Norris doing so well in the F1. It is busy over there, but they've got a cool DJ, really cool vibes. The Senna McLaren is beautiful. Like, the paintwork on that is incredible.
What's interesting is we just obviously sat here having a little break, letting the kids have a wander around. Liz on the Ribena, and I would say probably since we last came here, well, about 6 or 7 years ago now, there's so many new car brands because there's the electric car scene has just seen a surge in brand new companies. Like behind us is Honky, there's BYD, Genesis is over there, which I thought Genesis were pulling out of the UK, which maybe they are, I don't know. I know MG have been around, but they're sort of back again with the Cyberster. And even Polestar weren't here when we were last here, so yeah, there's tons and tons of new car manufacturers. It's crazy. Lizzie's sat in the new Grenadier.
Yeah, my dad was a captain for British Airways, and I feel like him right now with all these amazing... They are so satisfying, these switches.
This is the like the commercial version, so if you open the back seats, there are none. It's just a big open space. Toot. That's like a polite horn. Got a curry wrap. The food here is really good. There's so many options. They also have a really big area. I think it's the cricket green that they're using for everyone to sit out and enjoy the British summer.
As previous Mini owners, what do you think of the new John Cooper Works electric?
I like the wheels. Quite like the size of it. I like the little spoiler at the back. That's a bit like the GP spoiler. Nerding out a bit there, really. I'm not entirely sure those wheels will make it to production. I think they're like rally car wheels. The seats are pretty cool.
Let's have a look. You can't quite see inside. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad there.
But what I really do like is I keep going back to this MG Cyberster, the electric two-door thingy, but they've done a hardtop version, a coupe, as a prototype here at Goodwood, and hopefully it'll make it into production because it looks really sleek. It's a really nice electric two-seater car. If you can hear me over there, very loud car that's obviously not electric behind. I used to have a Clio Sport 182, not in this blue, but a similar blue. So I'm liking the look of this.
I lost Sean for a little while. I should have known where I would have found you.
This is the new Porsche Macan. Electric, again. There's a bit of a theme, isn't there, to this? But yeah, electric is very, very nice. Especially in yellow. And you can even watch the Festival of Speed on the passenger display. That's a bit cool, isn't it?
It's a sad state of affairs, isn't it, when you need a sign to say that children are your responsibility, even in the family area. Obviously.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending, I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. And I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. This boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. It's trouble in your mind, how I spend my time.
That's cool.
I want to drive it.
You want to drive it?
Yeah.
Let's do it, Hubs.
Yeah.
Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't
Harvey, how was that?
I bet you can go all the way here.
That was amazing, Harvey. Was that good?
I think someone loved it.
Yeah.
That was properly sweet. The guys at Hoonigan just asked Harvey if he likes cars and he was like, yeah. And they gave him a little Hot Wheels car. That's the spirit of Goodwood. Everyone is just so nice here.
Don't be such a stranger. Tell me how you're feeling. You know I don't have to live inside your frames, boy.
Look at that, Harvey. That's awesome.
See, this is all filled up now. It wasn't filled up the other day. So we're just on day 3 now. We're just waiting for the bus again. Got the kiddies in the pram. Thankfully the buses have been big enough to fit the double pram on, so that's quite good. And just waiting for Sean to pop along and then we'll be off for day 3, Saturday.
It is, it's just like yours, isn't it?
Is that just like your car? Oh, you got a Ferrari flag as well. Good work.
That's brilliant. So Harvey was sat there in the pram showing his Ferrari to the guys at Ferrari, and they let him in to get up and close and personal with the 499. What a beast. What a machine.
The ironic thing was I was off buying a Hamilton t-shirt whilst he's still driving for Mercedes-Benz at the time, so I walked in, I couldn't find them anywhere. The last place I expected to find them was actually in the Ferrari paddock bit. Eventually I spotted them and had to sort of walk in with my Mercedes bag. However, obviously he is going to be driving for a Ferrari next year, so that's great. How good is the food here?
So good. It's not cheap, but never is it, a festival? But the food is really good, that's the main thing. I think if you're lucky enough to have a supercar, it's probably worth paying the extra to park here, because you're right in the heart of the action. You're right near the circuit. It's pretty good. Obviously, you've got to buy a supercar in the first place. But there's a real mix of cars here. It's great. And it's often worth coming to have a look around here as well, because there's always something that will catch your eye.
So what that was an autonomous car, and they're trying to do the Goodwood Hill climb in an autonomous car, which is a bit mental. So I wonder if that's going to be the future of the F1. Imagine that, driverless cars. Or maybe like to the point that you're driving from a simulator somewhere. That'd be crazy in itself. Safer, but crazy. going on about having a car to tow to tow behind the van, and I think that Mini
Fiat 500.
is it? It looks exactly like a Mini. I think that Fiat 500 would do the trick.
But I'm gonna go and have a look at this. Those Singer Porsches have got to be the ultimate car. They're absolute dream car material. Completely unobtainable, but they're incredible. Absolutely stunning.
Well, we're having to take a bit of shelter because it is raining quite a lot. We did actually hide in the media centre for a while because we knew it was going to rain, and Sean did not bring a rain cover. No one cares about you in waterproof coat. It's the cover for the pram that's the problem.
We brought it with us yesterday, and I took it out to put the pram in the back of the van. I forgot to put it back in again.
To be fair, we had no idea it was going to rain.
No, we've left everything out in the campsite. We've left the swing out, left the outdoor chairs out.
We checked the weather report this morning and it had nothing about rain. It just said overcast in the afternoon. That was it. It didn't say anything about rain. But yeah, matchy hats.
It's not very often you get to shelter from the rain opposite a McLaren F1
You alright? We're going to go back in a minute.
So it's the last day of the show today, so we're going to head in. We're heading in a little bit earlier. Every other day we've sort of taken our time in the morning, spent a bit of time by the van because it's just such a, obviously having that behind us, it's such a lovely location, and just relaxed and let sort of the rush of people, all the public going in, die down a bit. But this time we're going in a little bit earlier, and for a couple of reasons. One, we're up and we're ready, and so we might as well go in. The weather's glorious, and also England are playing tonight, so we want to come back to the campsite and be set up ready, playing in the final. So yeah, quite exciting. Interestingly, if you want to watch it at the actual event, although the event shuts at 7 and kickoff's not till 8, they're actually showing the game at the Goodwood Hotel, at the bar and grill there, so that's quite cool, the fact that they do put it on. And our shuttle driver yesterday was telling us about how in previous years when the kickoff has been at say 5 o'clock, they've actually shown it on the big screens as well. Now I don't know if that happens every year, but that's quite cool actually, the fact that you can still watch the football whilst being surrounded by these amazing cars. And interestingly, on the matter of shuttles, there's a shuttle bus, double-decker bus, that goes, well, a few of them, that goes to and from the campsite, and it sets you down right in the heart of the action as well, which is really, really cool. You don't have to walk far at all, there's no long queues, you're straight into a really good location at the show. And brilliantly, on the way back, they've been really good, because we've got our big pram. They've actually said, look, do you want a family shuttle? And they've directed us to a personal car that has brought us right up to the van. So it's been absolutely perfect. It's been really, really good. Just means you're not battling to get on the bus with everyone else at the end of the day when everyone else is leaving. So it's really, really good.
Working in aviation, I deal with the training for emergencies, and the pilots tell you which engine is out from left to right. So, which engines do you count first? Do you count the ones at the front or the ones at the back? And it's like, oh yeah, 26 back engine is broken. We're going to have to come up with some new procedures, I think. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I really expected more people to be around the Tesla Cybertruck. I mean, it is busier than some of the other cars, but I don't even think it's coming to the UK. I don't even think it could possibly be legal in the UK as well. So, yeah, it's interesting. Someone described it once as a morgue table on wheels.
I'm speaking to the man in the black t-shirt with the checkered straps. Please step forward this way. No, you're all right.
He loves you.
There's
That's
giveaways.
why he wants you to come over so we can kiss you.
We need to fill this area up here for another live performance from the incredible Duke. That's you. Everybody get him.
Told you what to
So we've come to the end of the show now. Like I say, we've had a really, really good time. It's been fantastic. But what I want to do is I just want to take a quick walk. I say quick, it's absolutely enormous, but a walk around the campsite. Yeah, I did this at the Revival and it was really interesting. Now it's a little bit different this time because I'm not sure how many of you know, but the Revival is held at the motor circuit. and the Goodwood Festival of Speed is held at basically at Lord March's house. So we're actually in the campsite furthest away from Goodwood House, so it's quite a bit quieter over this part of the campsite. Whereas when we were in the exact same spot for the revival, it was extremely busy. So there was absolutely loads. There was all the massive RVs, the Empire RVs that you can hire, but they're actually much closer to the track, much closer to Goodwood House. So we won't see those this time, unfortunately. But there's still plenty of interesting things to see. So let's take a look.
You better tell the truth real fast, and then we're probably done at last. 'Cause I got somewhere to be, and you're done deceiving me into thinking I couldn't do better. Yeah, I know I was probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing.
Someone arriving in a very, very nice plane. Beach 200 by the looks of things. Twin prop. Very nice. Now on the subject of aircraft coming in, obviously you've got the usual helicopters coming and going, varying from Bell Jet Rangers right up to Eurocopters and Augusta 139s, which are extremely expensive helicopters. You know, the Gulf Streams of helicopters, very, very nice. And what was amazing was we've seen a couple of those Beach 200s coming in, and we've also seen some PC-12 aircraft come in. Now they're single prop but very big, quite luxurious aircraft, and the beauty of them is they can get in and out of tighter spots like Goodwood. Goodwood's a grass runway, so it's you know, you can't have tons of big jets coming in and out. So yeah, you get these PC-12s coming in, but amazingly there was also, we've seen twice, a PC-24 take off. Now that's a jet turbine aircraft. It's got two jet engines, like a proper biz jet, took off on the grass runway here. Absolutely amazing. I'm not sure where the second one went, but the first one went to Amsterdam. So yeah, that's one way to travel, isn't it? That is very nice indeed. Sprinter-based RP motorhomes, and I think we've seen those at the NEC. You know, they're very, very fancy, full off-grid, bespoke setup. But yeah, very nice. Huge awning on the top there. Looks like it's got air conditioning, the lot. And then you also see this kind of setup, basically a supercar or sports car and a little tent. I love that. I will sleep rough, but I'll drive here in style. Very smart, I like it. Oh, look at that BMW. How cool is that? Is that 5 Series Touring wagon? Yeah, very nice indeed. It's come from Germany as well. That is lovely. There's another Ranger Raptor here. Obviously not from the UK. In fact, funny enough, that is actually from Czech Republic. Now the reason why I say that's funny is because my NEC video that I did a few months back, there was another vehicle on display there from Czech Republic. And I filmed that segment of it, the vehicle, and I said it's from the Czech Republic. And then for some reason, I questioned in my head what I'd said. So I refilmed it and changed it from Czech Republic to Czechoslovakia. And I have no idea why I changed it, because obviously that's wrong. Yeah. So I do apologise to anyone that I offended for saying Czechoslovakia, which has obviously been disbanded and is no longer a thing. It's 2 different countries, so I do apologise. Yeah, Czech Republic. Or Czechia, which I really can't say. Anyway, look at the size of the flagpole on this. Look at the size of that flagpole. No flag on it though. But yeah, that's cool. That is a really cool Land Rover. What about that? An Aston Martin and a tent. A very nice car. And then over this side, you can see a lovely crafter. Well, sorry, it's actually an MAN TGE with a nice barbecue outside as well. Very good. These are actually electric hookup sites, so you can see they have big sort of distribution boards, which yeah, so in fact it says property of the Caravan and Motorhome Club. Yeah, obviously these big temporary boxes that you just plug into. Some of the pitches look like they might be a little bit away from them, so if you do come camping, bring a nice long cable with you. Look at the size of that thing. Huge! Now I love the colour of this T6.1. Long wheelbase. Looks like, I'm not sure what brand it is, but it's obviously got a pop top and whiteout awning. So some form of camper. It says Escape on the back, but yeah, not sure which brand that is, but that's very nice. I like the colour. We have another crafter. There's definitely very popular, the crafters and the MANs this year. Looking very smart. Oh, look at that. You see right in the distance there, there's an M3 in the lovely Sao Paulo yellow with a rooftop tent as well. Very cool. So obviously we've been here for the full 4 days of the event, and if you are lucky enough to be able to do that, then I'd highly recommend it, just so that you can approach it at a much more leisurely pace. We've been spending our mornings by the van, a bit more chilled out, and then going in right to the end of the day. There's just so much to see. It's so difficult to actually cover absolutely everything. Now, we didn't make it all the way up to the top of the hill just because we had the buggy with us, and it's a double buggy, both kids in there. They're both very young, so to get all the way to the top of the hill takes a bit of walking. There is a tractor, but it's not easy to get the buggy onto that tractor. So yeah, we didn't make up to the top. They did say that they would probably allow us to store the buggy somewhere and then we could take the kids up. But like I say, the kids are so young, it's not like they can walk very far at all, so we didn't bother. It's really good up there. There's a rally stage, a couple of exhibitors, but also the rally paddock as well. So that's really good to see. If you do come, make sure you get up there. Maybe take the tractor up and then take a nice leisurely wander down. It's nice. There's loads of trees up there as well, so it gets you out the blistering heat as well, which is good. But yeah, so highly recommend it. The campsite facilities have all been really good. They've all been really clean. They're constantly cleaning them actually. So first thing in the morning, when the ground is wet and a bit muddy, you get obviously a bit of muddy footprints going in and out, but they're constantly cleaning them, and the actual toilets themselves have been absolutely fine. Really clean, always stocked with loo roll. And then I was really impressed with the showers actually. They're just like these portable boxes that they put down, but with just push buttons. You can't change the temperature or anything, but the actual modulation of the hot water has been better than a lot of the campsites we go on. They've been really good. So plenty warm enough, plenty of water, didn't have to queue. Where are we going? Let's go this way. Hiya kiddies!
Hiya.
You having fun?
Yeah, we're at the top.
You are. Hey Lena, you waving? Good girl. I said I'd show you the swing as well. What do you think to that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, we've got a suite. This is basically a scaffolding bar that goes right across the top there.
Hey, Daddy, aeroplane.
It is an aeroplane, isn't it, Harvey? And the scaffolding pole is bolted into other scaffolding brackets. I can show you in more detail if you're interested in building something like this, but it survived. And then basically you store it down the side, which you can see the flag is wrapped around them when you're not using them. And then this has also been our first go with Starlink, and it has actually been really good. But yeah, I'll talk more about that in another video actually, because there's quite a lot to talk about, the pros and cons of it, how I've managed to fit it onto the roof like that, whether I recommend it. For events like this, I highly recommend it. But yeah, like I say, I'll go more into detail about that in a separate video. Hope you've enjoyed this look at what it's like to come to the Festival of Speed as a family. We've really enjoyed it. And if you've got any questions, drop in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that thumbs up button and do consider sharing this video as well if you found it useful. It really, really helps us out. Please hit subscribe because we've got plenty more content yet to come, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.